Slid in on
Oh
drift mode right
man,
now.
Tokyo Drift.
Damn, we're back. We're back. Another episode, Money Emotion Monday. You guys already know what time it is. You guys haven't liked, you guys haven't commented, you guys haven't subscribed. Do that right now before the episode continues. Hit a little pause, grab your popcorn, grab your drink, grab your coffee, whatever you need. But this is going to be a dope ass episode as usual. Today's
Mm-hmm.
episode is going to be a little bit out of kind of usual what we typically do. But we're going to do a mid-year review on
Damn,
David.
bro.
Fired or hired?
Fired.
No.
Dude, yeah, if y'all
We're
kept
about
up with us for this long, dude, you guys already know how many times we fired each other,
Yo.
rehired each other, went on LOA. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
been a
we went
roller
on union
coaster.
strikes, even though we don't have union. Yeah, we revoked each other's medical insurance and everything, but we're here somehow.
Somehow we made it through half the way.
Yeah, halfway. Nah, but in all seriousness, we're gonna kind of give you guys a mid-year update. Kind of, as you guys know, we like to keep things transparent, kind of keep things as authentic and raw with you guys as like what's going on. And I feel like we do a pretty good job as at updating you guys as we're doing things.
Yeah.
But some of you guys, if you guys don't keep up with like our um YouTube channel, the Dedicated Bros channel, we post weekly there typically, and that's kind of more of like the week to week updates. But sometimes we have things that we don't include on there. So we'll kind of reflect on today's episode, see what things we've gone through, what was a good investment that we made this, I guess, second half of the year that we really, I would consider it a this year investment, even though we
Yeah.
got it last
Technically, we got
year.
it last year, but we started utilizing it this year.
Yes. And kind of go from there. We've talked about making good investments in the past, like what's a good investment, what's a bad investment. And today we're going to talk about one of the, I would say, best investments we've had thus far outside of investing time into like the podcast and our clothing brand, Greater Than Athletics. One tool that, well, I guess two tools to be fair. It's, you know, the mics and the
Oh,
camera.
yes. I know we see it as one unit now,
Yeah.
but yeah, technically it's two tools.
Yeah. So, so we'll jump into it. One of the best things that we've invested in this year, in the beginning of the year, is our camera.
Man.
I'll let David talk about the camera a little bit more because I would like to say that's his bread and butter. He's kind of been the one that's been learning the skills around it. I know how to use it, but he's typically the guy holding the camera, kind of vlogging with us, and also like getting the angles. I'm the visionary. I give ideas and he brings it to life.
Dude, I agree. Best investment that we've made so far. And not even just speaking like as far as like the quality of the video, which is insane as you guys
Hmm.
are viewing it now in like 8K, you know? It's
Yeah,
crazy the
cinema
difference.
style out
Yeah,
here.
it's actually like real like people use the A7 III for cinematic videos, movies, like
Yeah,
autobiographies, like they do all that stuff, all the camera work with this camera. It's well known
yeah,
out there. And just having it has brought us not just money, but opportunities, different connections.
dude, crazy.
We built relationships off of this camera that we had no idea. I honestly feel like it kind of slowly, I mean, it's like a bittersweet because it kind of took over GTA a little bit without us even realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
But
It was a calm, quiet storm that came out of nowhere.
yeah, it was the El Nino right there, dude. That just came in out of nowhere.
For real.
But it's honestly brought us a lot of attention. And everybody
Mm-hmm.
knows in today's climate, through like social media, attention is kind of like everything. Like if you could get a lot of attention onto you or onto what you're building, eventually you're gonna grasp people that are interested in whatever it is that you're selling.
Facts.
So I think that is probably why it's been the best investment. Like it was pricey, it's not cheap, but I feel like we've already gotten our return in investment just with having it this past 6 months and
Yes.
really using it. And honestly,
Yeah,
we're not
we've been
even doing like
putting
crazy stuff with it.
no, not even close to what this camera could do. We
Yeah.
have the basic lens that it came with, which not to talk down on it. It's a really great camera as it is, as it comes default.
Yeah.
But there's so much more things you can do depending on the type of lens you get, like a wider angle lens, a better zoom lens, more like cinematic style lens. All these things are really expensive and things that are not
Yeah.
in our budget right now. But there's these are things that we have thought about, like eventually upgrading, because we know the like impact that having an upgraded tool set is better than like a default tool set, right? You can do more
Mhm.
things, you can like up your work for different styles of content. And because we're so universal with our content, like the stuff that David films for his personal page, the things that we film for our podcast, the things that we film for our YouTube channel, like these are all still all different style of contents that we use with just default features of this camera.
Mhm. Yeah.
um and so that just kind of is a little bit to show like how much the quality and how much this camera has been able to provide for us. Given we've said this also in the past, where you don't need a camera of this caliber to be able to do any of these things, because we
Correct.
did all these things with a phone, different phones, at the same time, for about year and a half when we were doing our old brand, Dedicated Bros. Um, if you're an OG, you know that era. But yeah,
Yeah.
during that time is when we first started filming and doing more content stuff, and we were doing everything with our phones, and we were able to grow our page at the time from 0 to about 800 followers, with
Yeah.
just phones. And then we were doing our YouTube as well, like editing, exporting, uploading to YouTube, all through our phones as well. So again, we're not saying that you need a camera like this to do any of the things we're doing. You can do it all with your phone. Even nowadays, I see live streamers at work all the time coming in, or even just out in public with a phone, and they're live streaming off of
Mhm.
phone. So if you're one of those people, I guess like the overarching message here for you guys is like, if you have been on edge with starting content, just start for to begin with, right? Like just get your feet wet, learn the mechanics around a phone, learn like brightness, learn angle, learn, stability, learn how to like do basic editing skills, like how it is to export a file, what style of exporting you need to do for what,
That is important.
programs. Everything plays a huge part in like the content creation part.
Yes.
If you're doing like YouTube and you're trying to do like a podcast and you're uploading it to like Spotify, or you're doing like a longer format for YouTube, you do sometimes need to do different formats. But a phone is more than capable of doing like any of these things at
Yeah.
like a lower quality, but still a pretty good quality in my
Yeah,
opinion.
no, for sure, dude. I think once you start taking it more serious and like you said, learn the mechanics of just basic settings on your phone, like he said, the exposure, stuff like that. Then once you do get like the camera, e everything it's a little bit easier to understand because the camera is like the setting is very complex. And if you don't actually do some research or you look up like some YouTube videos, it could get very confusing as far as
Mm-hmm.
like what aperture is, the buttons on the camera. There's like 30 buttons on it,
Yeah.
and they all do different things.
Or you can set them to do things that you prefer to like do
Yes.
shortcuts essentially.
Exactly.
Um,
Which would just depend on your style of shooting and what you're shooting, because obviously you
yeah.
want to make it quicker and easier for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I totally agree. I think if you were to do stuff on your phone, like if a podcast, then that's where I think our second best investment would come in, was the Rode mics. I think we
Rode
could both
mics.
agree on that.
Yep. So the quality you guys are hearing in our videos, when we're having dialogue or talking or vlogging sometimes, is through two different style of mics. It's our personal mics that we usually clip on our hats or our shirts for like, depending on the style of vlogs we're doing. Sometimes we have the mics clipped on when it's
Mm-hmm.
like noisier area, a lot of surrounding noise. We'll have like the mics clipped on us because it's more personal.
Yeah.
Um, And then we also have a shotgun mic, which is like a directional mic that you clip on top of the camera, which is more for when you're speaking towards the camera directly and you're at a closer distance. That allows you to pick up like high quality um, dialogue or vlog style people speaking
Yeah.
with
It's just directional, so
exactly.
it's just shooting straight. All the noise that's coming on the outs from the outside, it blocks it out.
Or
So
behind.
or
Typically,
behind,
it'll
yeah.
block out or minimize the noise at least. We're not gonna say
Exactly.
completely mute it because that's impossible, but it does minimize the noise and it's what picking up what is getting set towards the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's why it's called shotgun.
exactly. Yeah, I would say that these microphones in itself have increased the quality for us, and also has added a little bit of more professionalism towards our content and all styles, I think, and personal content, brand content, podcast content, just in general. When people see us, even if we're not recording and we just have the mics clipped onto like our hats or our shirts, people have come across and be like, hey, like, do you guys do like live stream, or do you guys uh,
Live
re-
stream, we always get
record
asked that.
something? People always think we're live streaming because we're typically just vlogging, and I think obviously what's hot right now is like the live stream stuff. But no, we don't live stream. Let us know if you guys want us to. It is expensive, but
Bro, how much of
who knows, maybe one day in the future we'll do it. We might get canceled, but
Bruh. Yeah. Oh man, we're cooked.
um, but yeah, I think that is something that these microphones have been able to provide for us.
Mm-hmm.
The personal Rode mics have been on the more expensive side, so we got the dual bundle with one transmitter. So there's two mics, one transmitter that's connected to the device, whether it's your phone, your camera, or whatever device you're using typically, that's receiving the signals of the voices that it's picking up.
Yeah.
That in itself cost us, damn, I think it was like close to
It
$400.
was 400.
It was
Yeah.
about $400. I think it was actually like right on the dot, like 400
Yes.
something, like $400 and like some low change.
Yes.
Um, but it was, in my opinion, a really great investment. There's a lot of other things you can do with it. Not to like dive too deep into like the details of the mic, these specific mics. You can do something that's called like merge audio, which is what we use right now, where if he's talking over me, it'll pick up both voices at the same time and it syncs it as one, as if
Yes.
like it was a shotgun mic picking up all the voices together. There's also split, which is um, it sounds a little bit quieter, but my mic picks up only me, his mic picks up only him. Um, and so it does kind of dim the voices down a little bit. Um, and it's for specific styles of content that you want to film.
Yeah, that would be more for like voiceovers essentially. Cause then that you can specifically drag and layer the voices differently in different parts. You can drag and play around with it a lot more as opposed to when, like Bruce said, when it's merged, that's just one voice audio.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can't really play around with it as
Yeah.
much. That's essentially the only difference.
Yeah. And if you get like into the really nitty gritty of like editing like audio and stuff, which typically for us, we don't really do too much editing on the audio. Like we do some refining on it, like for quality and just make sure like we don't hear no random sounds in the background when we do the podcast. But merge is what works for us, and our style.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't really have to worry that much about it. With the Rode mic, um, it is helpful for vlogging specifically. And that's kind of, in my opinion, it, right? Like you can use it for a quieter setting, and if you don't have any additional mics, a Rode mic, like the one that's mounted on top, that one was, I think we got it on sale. Original price was like 120. We got it on sale, I think, for like
We
80
price
bucks.
matched it
Oh,
on
we price
Amazon.
matched for Amazon, and we got it for 80 bucks, I think,
Yeah.
or like 75 bucks.
Yeah. Great
Um,
fucking deal.
really great
Really
deal.
good deal.
This was like the lower end one for it. There's like different variations, different versions, other mics as well that are like probably better quality.
Yeah. Which is
But
insane, dude, because that thing works so good,
yeah,
dude. It works really
it's the
good.
Rode Mic Mini or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, If you guys want to look that up, if you guys are looking for a mic, that's one that you guys can start with. It is pretty cheap, in my opinion. Doesn't break the bank. It's
Mhm.
super light, and you can also, if you have the Rode mic transmitter with these, you can hook both of them up together and sync the audio. You just need to download the app or get on the website and kind of just merge the audio together.
Yeah.
Um,
You could even use it. I know people also use the shotgun mics for their own podcast. Like that's typically for like a one person
mm-hmm,
podcast where they're just giving commentary on stuff, you know. But you could use that like if you don't want to invest on like these mics, which they also have a single version where you can just get the transmitter and the single one by itself,
mm-hmm,
but it's still up there in price. I think that one was like still $200. So I
yeah,
think like the most cost efficient with great quality still, I think the shotgun Rode mic honestly kind of takes the
yep.
cake because like we said, works great for the vlogs. And you could just do it if you're like a one person show, that'll be perfect in a quiet room.
Hmm. Yeah, so a lot of people think like, oh, just because it's mounted onto the top of the camera, you can use it in a different way because the aux cord, auxiliary cord that it gives you, it's like super small. It's like probably like a 4-inch long one.
Yeah.
But like what he was saying to kind of paint the picture a little bit better is you can buy a longer, like a 5 foot or 6 foot auxiliary cord,
Yep.
hook it up to the camera, and then I could literally be holding that mic right here right now as like a handheld microphone.
Yep.
Um, and you can use it like that if you're like a solo podcaster or whatever the case is, or you're doing like voiceover or documentary. That's like a little trick that you guys can do. We've never done that, but I know it does work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we've never needed to really do that for ourselves. Um, but yeah, I think that has the camera in itself has probably been the best investment as a whole, with also like the little accessories we've got with it. Um, Year
Damn.
to date, and I think since we started our business, would you say?
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say, yes. I would say yes. I
So,
would agree. The camera, fuck, it was pretty pricey, chat.
oh damn, I forgot about the camera price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
camera price, and it's complicated with cameras, guys. Like, you could just get a camera, the body by itself,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pretty pricey. We're talking about like 3 to 4 grand just for a body. And you can also just grab a lens that doesn't typically go with the body, you know. It's an aftermarket lens, and those are also expensive. Like if you're looking for like a decent one, you're gonna automatically spend like around $600 to $800 for a decent lens
Minimum.
minimum. That's like it's honestly insane. So that's why we keep saying like if you're not gonna actually be utilizing it and taking advantage of your opportunities, there's no point on getting those crazy lenses, which is why in the beginning we didn't get those lenses. You know, we got the standard one that it came with because it
Mm-hmm.
was a cheaper. It was we got it as a bundle, right? It was
Yeah,
like a bundle
so at
deal.
that time they had a bundle deal and just like the body in itself. And the body
Mm.
in itself was pretty much the cost of the bundle. And it's funny because that's how they get you and they got us.
They
But
got
I
us.
mean, we didn't have any other lenses for the Sony camera. So it was
Yeah,
like, didn't make sense for us to just buy a body and not have a lens because then we wouldn't be able to use it. So we
exactly.
just bought the bundle, which was like $300 additional. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I think total for the camera, I think we spent 23, like 2,300 on it. Yeah, it was
Yeah, we
super.
still haven't recovered.
Yeah, so go buy some merch. Check out the website. Book us if you guys need some production stuff.
Yeah.
Um, keep an eye out for any future drops because the IRS is hunting us down right now. Actually, we are on the run. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Nah, no, yeah, it was really expensive, but again, the whole purpose is like to be transparent because we're not gonna sit here and lie to you guys about like how much we spent on things. We want you guys to understand like the cost certain things are, and the outcome of what our investments have brought us. Um,
Yeah.
and so I guess we'll move on to like the first initial project that we got with the camera. And
Fuck.
well, it wasn't even a project,
Was it a
honestly. It
project?
was like more of us just upping our own quality
Yeah.
for the podcast
Mainly the
and the
podcast.
podcast and our Greater Than Athletics brand.
Those were
Because
the
we were
two factors.
doing
Yeah.
our first GTA drop, which was the Windbreakers.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when we started like really taking on the podcast seriously, like in January, uploading every single week, every Monday at like the longer episodes for like an hour and some change. We were already doing it, but it was like inconsistent.
Yeah, it was
Um,
inconsistent for sure. Everything kind of was inconsistent until the beginning of the year where
mm-hmm.
it was just a non-negotiable,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, and I would say if you guys follow, well, I mean, if you guys are watching this, I'm assuming you guys follow the channel, subscribe to Money Emotion. But if you guys scroll to the very, very beginning, you guys will see like the difference of quality. We're shooting like outside my house. We were shooting videos in my living room.
Actually, it's not even on this channel.
Oh shoot! It's on the
It's
Dedicated
on the
Bros channel.
Dedicated Bros channel. On our YouTube vlog
Damn. Yeah.
channel.
So if you guys are that dedicated, go and check them
Dude,
out.
yeah.
You guys will see the difference in quality. We were shooting on like a GoPro at the time
On the GoPro, yeah.
and a phone as well. Like we were mixing it up, but we were doing
Mm-hmm.
phone and GoPro, like
Oh,
hour-long
that's
episodes.
also the reason why too.
What?
Cause the homie Gabriel, we were using his GoPro basically.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Shout out to the homie Gabriel. He let us use this GoPro for a while.
yeah. And I think he
Um.
went on a camp, or he was going to Disneyland with his family. He goes, "Hey, bro, like, can I get the thing so we can go take picture, whatever, right?" So we were like, "Fuck, bro, like, well, we can't really just go from 4K to like our phones, like." So we had a conversation. We were just like, "Fuck, bro, maybe it's just time. Like, maybe this is a sign and time to just fucking invest it into the camera that we've been saying." And then
yeah.
we were like, "Bro, we could utilize it for GTA and just our personal stuff
We
overall."
rationalized every option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the end, it made sense. So we were like, fuck it, dude, let's go get
Dude,
it.
and it was so late at night
It
too. And
was,
we
dude. It
just
was
made
like
like a
10 p.m.,
decision on the
dude.
spot, and we went to go and find it.
It was right before they closed
Yeah, like
at Best Buy.
45 minutes before. That was funny.
Dude.
Um,
So that's how that
yeah,
whole thing started.
dude, that was funny actually. Um, but yeah, so I would say that was the first two areas where we saw a major improvement in quality, and I think also helped us scale our GTA Instagram and our podcast to what it is now. Not that I don't think it would have been possible without it, but I think it would have been harder
Yeah.
because like for YouTube and Instagram, like for at least specifically for the reels and stuff that we post for the podcast, the quality needs to be like at least 1080p consistently and like clear quality
Mm-hmm.
resolution so that when people come across your video, they're more inclined to watch it. And I feel like that has been a reflection since we've got the camera. Like we've
Yeah.
been getting more consistent views around our videos.
Yeah.
Even on our long form videos too, like the whole podcast in itself, like we've seen a consistent of like 20 to 30 viewers every single month on the long form. And then we'll get like anywhere between, I want to say like 200 and like 1,000 or maybe 1,200 views on like our short reels per video. So
Yeah.
in my opinion, like that's pretty good.
Fuck yeah,
And
dude.
we weren't getting, I think, that much before for sure,
No, we had a couple videos,
but not
but
consistently.
not
Yeah, yeah,
consistently.
not
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
consistently.
It also obviously also helped that we started doing it every week, obviously.
Yeah,
Like when you're doing it consistently, people start realizing or remembering like, oh shit, it's Monday. You know what to upload it, right?
yeah. You
Um
already know Money Motion Mondays. Come on now,
yeah.
slacking. Yeah. So I think consistently we saw major improvement, which was really good.
Mhm.
Um, and that was, I would say, from maybe we got the camera well last year, but we started really utilizing it in January. So from January to February is when we really were like going really hard with the content, like in terms of getting used to posting every single week, uploading the reels like 3, 4 times a week, 3 times a day for the podcast.
Yeah.
If you guys follow the Instagram, you guys know I'll be posting like all the time on there. And if you guys can't watch the full video, that's okay. Follow the Instagram Money Emotion Podcast. I do snippets throughout the week of like funny parts, educational parts, things to like spark conversation, debate, whatever. Highlight moments essentially. So
Yeah.
if you guys can't watch the full video, that's okay. Just follow the Instagram and you guys will get highlights of the video.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you guys that are really busy. Um, it does really help when you guys like those videos and comment because the algorithm will push a little bit more. But that's when I think then we started getting more comfortable vlogging. Like in February-ish is when we
Yeah.
were really starting to like we were already vlogging then, but holding the camera and we were getting more comfortable walking around with a big ass brick.
Bro, yeah, that was kind of hard to adjust to because we were so used to the GoPro or just like
A
even the
small little
phone.
thing like this big where you can kind of hide in your hand or like your phone where it's like it was more discreet, I would say.
First, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking camera lens is bigger than the fucking GoPro, dude.
Yeah.
So, dude, yeah. I don't even remember how that transition felt. I just know that we just started doing it and it was just like, holy shit,
Well, I
dude. Like,
think it helped because we were already doing it with the phones, like getting in front of the phones and vlogging, and on the GoPro as well. We were vlogging with the GoPro. I think the transition wasn't so much like comfortability behind this camera because I feel like we were already pretty good talkers
mhm.
and bullshitters.
Bro, yeah.
But
Our vlogs
uh,
are crazy, bro.
um, I think it's just more of being conscious around like when we start vlogging in front of people because people stare. It's
People
funny.
do,
People
dude,
start
people
staring, people just
stare.
look, or they're just like if you walk in with a camera like this and you have like a handle on it, like they know you're vlogging or whatever, they just kind of like either give you a look, they'll stare at you as you're talking to the camera, and it's hard to
Not laugh for
not
me.
either not laugh or get distracted sometimes when there's like three different people kind of giving you like side eyes and stuff and just kind of like wondering what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think for me that was like kind of the more thing like to block that out, just be like I'm just talking to the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I feel like I've kind of gotten used to it now
Now
where
for
I
sure, dude, I
fucking
don't even
care.
think about it. It's,
But yeah, you could literally be in anywhere, dude, and like people will stare at you. Like even if like you said, you're not recording, dude. I did a fucking video the other day in a parking lot. Nobody was around, and then like a couple people were like going to their cars, dude, and the whole time breaking their necks, just like looking like fucking giraffes. And I was like trying to jump rope, and I was just like, the fuck you staring at, dude? Like, and then I remember, oh shit, there's a fucking big ass camera
Oh
right
shit,
here.
I'm famous.
This one. Dude, we're gonna have to
uh,
start shamelessly plugging that shit when people start staring,
dude,
dude. Like,
it's
hey,
funny.
hey, hey, money emotion, in case you wanted to know.
Yeah, dude. Um, yeah, so I think that kind of transitions our topic into like different opportunities that come from blogging in public. Um, Honestly, we've been blessed with
Yeah.
having this camera in itself. Like, not that I think we wouldn't have some of these opportunities without the camera, but I think the camera in itself has been a great conversation starter, great tool for networking, and just a tool to um honestly get our foot to doors that we didn't think we can get our foot into. So
Yeah.
I a good example is gonna be like when we did the collab video with a coffee shop in Silmar, Con Azúcar Cafe. You
Mm-hmm.
guys seen us drink it on the podcast before. We've had like cantaritos on here that they've given us. We've done a whole like collab. If you've seen it on our personal pages, but that collab with them came from just us having the camera in our hand. We weren't even recording that day,
Yeah.
like anything like in the shop or we literally just went to go try the spot because I told them about it, and then um, we were just there, and the media manager uh, recognized or saw the camera in our hands, and she was like, "Oh, do you guys do content?" And we just started having like a really cool conversation.
Yeah.
Shout out Jasmine from Con Azúcar. and she just was like, "Are you guys interested in doing like some content for us or with us?" And we were just like, we had never done like a collab with anyone at this point, uh,
We have just not.
but not of that magnitude.
I
Where
think that professional is like we did it with friends, and I think that's why it felt
yes,
easier. But these were completely like people we just didn't know. The place itself was brand new to us, and I think that's why it felt like more serious.
yeah, yeah, no, for sure. And yeah, and we did it. I think we didn't really know what the hell we were doing, but we were just like, yeah, yeah, we can do that, we can do it. And obviously, like we had to learn as we were doing it. But I think that's part of the journey, right? Like
Yeah, for sure.
putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to learn from experiences, and then like take the knowledge you gain from that lesson or journey or whatever, and then apply it to like your next situation that you're in with like similar
Yeah.
style of that content, which led to our video after that, um which was like our watch party one.
The watch party, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was pretty cool too.
That one was actually insane, bro. Um, fuck. How much can we actually say?
The watch party one,
Oh,
the one
yes.
for the San
My
family.
bad, because
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the whole event. That's why. Yeah, the watch party is super cool. I think
Shout out my Valley Pass.
yeah, My Valley Pass, Margarita and Oscar,
Yup.
amazing people. You gotta check them out. But that video was super easy. We did it in like what, one go, two goes. We were having like
Uh,
some.
we had some retakes.
We had some retakes, but it wasn't because we messed up or we didn't know what to do. Like we got there, and I
We
think
spent like 15 minutes scripting it out really quick,
yeah,
just to make sure we had like right details and information as to like
the
time,
event.
the event, who was playing against each other.
Yeah,
Um, but dude, we
we did it
we
pretty
looked
quick.
at our lines really quick, like as to like what we cooked up, and then we just went on and just performed it
Yeah.
pretty much and
Yeah,
knocked it out
because
of the
we
park.
scripted out ourselves. Like they
Yeah,
didn't send us a script to read off of. This
yeah.
was completely free for us to do. And
So this is the thing, actually. Well, we won't say like too much information on it, but we did it with intentions of just doing it for to do it. Like it was a cool opportunity. We were like, oh yeah, like we're gonna just like we know them from events that we do pop ups with, and they're cool people. This is something for us to like add on to like our resume of production stuff, and we will just kind of do a collab, give ourselves exposure, like something fun to do and learn from. We didn't expect anything in return. Literally, we did not expect anything in return,
mhm.
and we did it. Then they loved it. The video went viral. We
Bro,
felt like mini celebrities because people were asking us
people were
like,
asking us.
were sending me texts like, "Hey, dude, I seen you in a video." They're asking him at work.
Bro, crazy. Bro, the
Uh,
most people that I don't even talk to at work, dude, like front end daytime people are like, "Hey, so you're from the valley, huh?" I'm like, I mean, yeah. I'm
yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, why are you asking me? They're like, I saw your video. Yeah, good job. I was like, bitch, I didn't talk to you. But that goes to show, excuse me, when I don't know, it's kind of odd, bro, because it was super simple, but I think it was our personality that also like you could tell like
Mm-hmm.
our excitement in the video and just having genuine fun. Like that kind of goes a long way. Cause I literally told Bruce when we were out there, I was like, bro, I don't even think we should like overthink it really. Like, let's just do the fucking video. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like something simple right in front of the sign. Say your lines. We go to the city hall in front right there. Dude, and we just have the soccer
Yeah.
ball, juggle it, have the fit. Like, dude, and
Yeah.
like I think our people always tell us like our vibe, our presence, like our personalities, the way we are with everyone in general, like they feed off of that, they love it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, well, fuck it. I mean, let's just do it. And obviously it did really well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're little celebrities out here in the valley, apparently.
Yeah. But yeah, and that was an opportunity that was kind of unexpected. We just did it. And yeah, I think because the video did so well, like, they offered to pay us for the video. But again, this was something that we didn't even plan for to do,
Yeah.
like with
Yeah, yeah.
anything in return. So that was pretty cool,
Mhm.
which led into like other opportunities with them, you know, that were really cool. Unfortunately, that one we can't really talk about. But
Yeah. Give us
we,
3 years.
yeah, 3 years and then we can. But still other opportunities that we were blessed to be a part of and go and kind of shoot content for and record and do stuff with and things that like whether it was shown or not shown, I think still taught us a lot about what it takes to do kind of more professional work versus
Yeah.
personal content work and the differences and like what it takes. Like
Mm,
those are two
mm.
different categories of things
Yes.
and it takes a different type of patience and skill for both of them. Um because when you're doing
Yeah.
content for someone else, you kind of need to meet an expectation essentially, right? You're either getting paid to do something or there's an expectation of like how a video should come out based off their vision or whatever they want you to create versus when you're creating content for yourself, you're creating something based off your own vision, your own style, your own liking, things that you're is for you and like your fan base.
Yeah.
So it's completely different for sure.
It's completely different, different style of editing, visuals, angles even, dude, like
Mm-hmm.
you really have to tap into like their world essentially. You gotta pretend to be them, seek what they're interested in. And I think you just have to try and get the most information out of them and details out of them so you can paint the picture for them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It makes it difficult when they kind of just don't have an idea of what they want, you know, and they say, "Hey, like just do whatever you want and send it to us. We'll see if we like it," you know. That gets complicated because then you're just like, "Oh fuck, well, what are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
You know. Then that's when you start like trying to deep, deep brainstorm, and it's just like it could that's when it gets overwhelming, I
Mm-hmm.
think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's completely different, dude. It's so different. Even like the voiceover videos, like that is a completely different style that we weren't even accustomed to until we did like the Konazuka video where that
Yeah.
took a while. I feel that actually took longer to edit than these other videos that we did because it was a little bit different.
But I will say because we did those and I wouldn't say struggled, but because we were so new to that style of content, it made the second San Fernando video a lot easier
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
went in with it like we already kind of know how to edit this
Mm-hmm.
time. I literally edited that video within 20 to 30 minutes in the car right after we
Right
shot it.
after we shot it, yeah.
Yeah, I was
That's
literally
true.
sitting in the car in the last location we were at and I
Yeah.
edited it and then I showed him, well, we were working on it together and he was like, "Yeah, it's sick." And I was like, "All right, bet." I sent it over and they were like, "It's awesome. Cool." Added the little flyer to it and they uploaded it the next day, I think, or 2 days after, and
Yeah.
dude, that shit took off. It went
They took
fucking
off, dude.
insane. If you guys were there at the San Fernando Mall area and you guys were at the watch party for the Mexico game, Mexico versus Czechia game on the street, you guys know that it was popping and it was crazy. It was busy. A lot of people showed out. There's probably like 1,000 people, if not
There was
more.
a
Uh,
ton of
yeah, from
people.
the videos, dude, you guys can see like it was packed. So it was a great turnout. Um, and yeah, I think you know that just goes to show like not every video takes hours and hours and hours. Like
Yeah, for
that was
sure.
a video that we shot in within an hour and a half, like from shooting all the clips, editing or making the script, shooting the clips, putting it together. I'll say like combination of hour and a half to 2 hours max, and it went like 30,000 views on Instagram, and then I think on TikTok it got like 200,000 views, I think, or something crazy where I was tripping out. I mean, I didn't have TikTok at the time, but someone sent it to me from like my friends and they're like, "Dude, I saw you on TikTok." And I was like, "What the hell? I don't even have a TikTok." That was funny.
That's sick.
Um, but yeah, and that was all just through conversation of the camera was like, "Oh, you guys have a camera.
Yeah,
It looks professional. Do you guys do content? Are you guys
yeah.
interested in doing this content?"
That which was at an event too.
Yeah, all that was from an event that we were working at, and at the same time selling our own stuff at this event. So just kind of like to give you guys a full circle moment of the capabilities of what just making that initial investment of having a camera can bring. It might not, make your life easier in terms of like editing the content for you, right? Because you still got to do the editing and stuff. But I will say, for our own experience, the opportunities of people that are like more inclined to talk to us, network with us, essentially shake our hands and be like, hey, like we should work or do something together.
Yeah.
It's because they see a camera, and
Yeah.
it's like a named brand one too. It's a Sony. Like when people recognize a certain brand, it's it attracts people, come together and they realize like, oh, these are fellow content creators, or these are fellow editors or videographers or whatever the case is, right? It's
Yeah.
true though. Like
It's so true.
you start attracting like-minded people to your circle, and opportunities start coming from it. It's like the same analogy that I think we've used this in the past too, where we said like when you buy a Rolex, people
Yeah.
recognize that you have a Rolex and they're just like, oh shoot, like
This dude
is
got
doing something
money.
this guy is doing something that has been able to put him in positions to afford a Rolex or an expensive car. For someone that is into cars, right? You surround yourself with car people and they see you roll up in a Lamborghini or Ferrari or a McLaren, and they're just like, damn, this guy's driving a $250,000 car or $500,000 car. He's doing something that I want to be doing, or that I'm doing. Let me go shake his hand.
Yeah.
And then you network that way. So I think kind of like, if you're scared to make an investment, you have the money, or maybe even if you want to take a risk, right? Like do your own homework around like the investments and make you know an investment on your own risk. But keep in mind, like everything in life is a risk.
Oh
Whether
yeah.
you're risking money to maybe put your foot in or try to crack a door open, or you're risking not taking that chance and missing out on all those potential opportunities. So regardless, you're risking it all to make more opportunities, or you're risking to not do anything at all and stay comfortable where you're at.
Bro, and even that's a risk.
That's a barology. Flip that chat.
Yeah, dude, you're so right, dude. We talk about it all the time, dude. Taking that first step.
That
That step,
stomperoonie.
dude, it's gonna take you to places that you don't want to be at. But I think when you take on the challenge, even if you don't know, like we've said this so many times, dude. We've gone into jobs not knowing what the heck we were doing. It was the first time we were doing it, and I think, well, we've proven it, right? Like when you go into working on something with the mindset of, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the hell I'm doing, but I'm gonna fucking figure it out.
Facts.
And when you go in with that mindset, you're not gonna stop until you figure it out,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've been doing our brand that started as Dedicated Bros, now as GTA. We keep telling ourselves, regardless of the roadblocks that we're coming into,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why we haven't stopped is because we're gonna fucking figure it out. This shit is not stopping. So if you're gonna if you're gonna take a risk and make an investment like that, you need to go into it with that mindset of, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Because when you do, then you have like that motivation to really do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna check yourself when you're not doing it. If you fall back or you misstep or some shit, you're like, oh shit, okay, well let me look it up and try to figure some shit out on how to fix this
For real.
situation, right? And it's part of life. You gotta take a risk,
Facts.
and if you don't take a risk, you're gonna stay in the same place.
Facts. I actually saw this video the other day where it was talking about um why you should, or why people struggle, or like why people continue doing certain things. And he was talking like about doing something while when you feel like unmotivated, and why he does it. And he said, I try to like go and empty the tank and have all the gas right now while it's hard, because or find like the resources to continue, because once something works and takes off, you're gonna have all the motivation to not want to stop.
Dude.
He's like, but the takeoff is the hardest part, where it's like you gotta just figure it out. You gotta keep going. You gotta like continue, just keep pumping, keep putting your foot on the gas, keep putting your foot on the gas, even though you feel like you're not going anywhere. Eventually, like all these tireless nights that feel like, oh, it's so unmotivating. Like this drop failed, or I took a complete L on this project, or this didn't go the way I wanted. These last 4 months of my life were just, it felt like for nothing. I launched this and crashed and burned. Those are the things that like are building your character, as to when shit does work out, you're gonna have that unlimited energy of like, I just saw $10,000 hit my account in 5 hours or
Yeah.
1 day, or I just made my first 100K. Like those are the moments you need to be ready for, because that's when you get to that point, you need to be able to like continue the momentum.
Yes. I think that's also why it's important to keep trying, and as people always say, like failing is taking L's and losses, like it's good for that reason, because then you've already done
Mm-hmm.
all the hard work, all the hard part, like all the stressful part. It kind of
All the sleepless
it
part.
it humbles you. It
Hell yeah.
humbles you, you know? And it teaches you discipline to keep going and to not just give up.
Facts.
So when you do get that payout, okay, if I did this, I don't want to do 100 fails again. So now that I have one win, let me try my best to replicate this to continue the momentum.
Yeah. So like even if I have to do 50 L's next time to get a win, it's better than doing 100 L's than getting one win, you know? And the goal is
Exactly.
to continue improving the ratio of that.
Yes. Compound interest.
Hell yeah. Compound interest for sure, 100%. Um so what would you say in the last 6 months has been your favorite moment that the camera has brought?
Damn. Honestly, this one's easy for me.
Really? Damn, that
Yeah.
was fucking quick.
This one's easy for me.
Let me clip this part out. Not just
Wait.
So, what is your favorite moment within this first 6 months of the year for you that this camera has brought?
Damn. So I have two that are pretty close. And it was
Well, you can say your top three, I guess, but
okay.
your number one first.
Number one, easy, dude. I think it was our GTA shoot at Hanson Dam.
Damn, that was lit.
Dude, just cause, bro, it was so good feeling. It was such a good feeling of having a completed project. Like, guys, you don't even understand how stressful it was. Like, the
Dude,
6 months prior of just like restarting everything,
that was a lot.
rebuilding, rebranding,
Yup.
all the everything, dude. And then just finally having a finished product and modeling it,
Dude,
you know.
yeah.
That was honestly highlight of the year for me, because it just felt good, dude. Like going back and watching the videos and realizing, like, holy shit, dude. Like we successfully rebranded.
Somehow.
It looks good. We had the camera that we did. That was our first photo shoot with
and
this
we
camera.
and we did also like a different style. We tried to story
We did a story
tell
tell for sure.
for this drop, which we
Yes,
learned a lot from. Like I think we learned more than we've learned in just the GTA first drop than we've done in the last 2 years. We've learned in the last 2 years of content
I agree.
for branding, at
For
least,
branding, yes.
because we learned a lot. Even though it was such a great drop, I think at the very end of everything, we learned like a bunch.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. So
Yeah,
that's the reason why I would
we're gonna
say
start
that's my
selling
highlight.
courses real soon. Actually, 100K a pop. Just kidding.
100K? Damn, bro.
No.
Yeah, you're signing NDAs for that shit. Yeah. That's number one right there for
Damn.
sure. That was just a good feeling, dude. And then we played the J. Cole song with it for that first video.
Dude.
That video, bro, I don't care. It didn't go viral, but That video is so hard,
I don't
bro.
know how it didn't, bro. Honestly, we were shadow banned for sure or
We
something.
were shadow. I think we still are
I
shadow
think
banned, honestly.
Instagram just was hating on our content that it was so hard and it was too early on in the year to be dropping too much fire like that they
Bro.
were like, damn,
Dude, yeah,
servers
because
can't handle this heat. We're gonna have to nerf them.
you know what happened? Nike reported us.
That's what it was.
Snakes.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
the World Cup was coming up and they were like, these guys are gonna take over. We're gonna have
Dude.
to pay some people to kind of keep them in the shadows, you
Yeah.
know.
That's why I wear Adidas running shoes. But anyway. So second, I think is that whole storytelling with mean stitching.
The storytelling.
Yeah. So the building process of the garment.
Oh, I see. I
Dude,
see.
that
I
was
was like,
fun, dude.
storytelling.
Cause that was like,
That was cool.
and I love that we have the video footage of it, bro. Because I just wish we had all of the. Damn, this pisses me off. Actually, I wish we had all of like the behind the scenes that we do for GTA. I wish we had that for Dedicated Bros also. Cause that was way more behind the scenes than just that first year.
Dude, we did
Way
so
more,
many
dude.
drops. It was actually insane.
So
We did a
it
lot of
makes me
drops. How
mad.
many
It
drops
honestly
were
makes me
these?
mad.
White chocolate black.
We did it.
Dude, we did like 10 different drops in 1 year.
Yeah.
No, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Dude, we were dropping like every month. That was crazy. Yeah. We were selling
Yeah.
to like everyone in the valley, I swear.
Dude,
And
yeah.
if you didn't hear about Dedicated Rose, then it's vintage now, so prices went up on the last pieces that
You
we
know what?
even had.
People actually want those Shaka sweats back.
Dude, they do.
People be asking about that.
Dude, that's what Marissa brought up. She
Oh,
was like,
for
"When are
real?
you gonna bring those back?" And
Dude, everybody, bro, I'm telling you.
yeah, she said because she wanted another pair. I think she said that you ended up giving your pair to her, or she stole your pair, or something
Yeah, I
like
get,
that.
yeah.
Super random, but
I felt bad. I was like, you know what? Let me give to the less fortunate out here. Clip that.
sending it straight to her actually. But
I'm just kidding. Hey, shout out
yeah,
Marissa.
I actually told her that day to clock in at the liquor store because she's gonna need it for our next drop.
Oh man.
Damn,
Hey, she's
not her
actually.
catching strays right
I
now.
know, bro. It's because we were just talking about you how like we're proud that you're starting your brand. You
Yeah,
know, I was showing him your first design. You know,
dude, that
so
shit's clean. Just
clean. You
remember
know.
all the discounts we gave you. So
Yeah,
when
you
you
know.
drop, I wouldn't wear it because it's pink, but yeah.
Yeah, 50 push-ups. Well, technically, homie did like half push-ups. So I'm not even counting that shit. If anything, you owe us actually. I'll send you the invoice later. Um, but yeah,
Forgot about that guy. Anyway,
definitely. That was top two right there. Top two.
top two.
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy. Yeah.
Dang, you actually, bro.
Dude, you know what was one of my favorites? So, my favorite, I think, favorite, I, damn, has to be the running videos that we did like cinematically. And even though we couldn't use a lot of them, bro, because the lens was dirty that day, we learned a valuable lesson that day. On the
Oh,
bridge,
oh, dude,
on the
yeah,
bridge, dude, we shot some
dude.
crazy videos that unfortunately we didn't end up using chat, but we used like one or two, I
We
think.
used we used one.
One, I
We
think.
used one, and then
Oh, we
I used like
remixed.
two
We
for
remixed because we
my.
added like filter, remember?
Yeah, we had to. We had to use a filter, and then
Hmm.
we used it for like our. Well, I used like two videos for the personal page, but that was pretty much
That
it.
day, dude, it was
Dang,
so hot and we were running a bunch. We probably ran like an easy 5K just shooting clips. But
easily.
that day was probably one of my favorite days because, dude, those videos were sick. Dude, they were so cinematic and they were dope. It literally felt like we were shooting a whole movie, like
Dude,
a running
yeah,
commercial movie. Like, it was dope.
it was though,
I would
dude.
say that day and then our
Dang.
downtown LA videos.
Oh, dude,
Dude,
those videos are
our
hard, bro.
downtown LA videos, we were there for 4 hours or even 5 hours shooting clips, and it felt like dude, I didn't even know where the time went that day. But we were
Dude,
doing a bunch of different angles. We were on the skateboard. We were doing cinematic B-roll shots. and we were also vlogging, and we met the homie Muhammad that day
Muhammad that day, yeah.
at the liquor store. Shout out to Muhammad. He has a liquor store down there in downtown LA.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope guy. But yeah, dude,
That day was fun, dude.
that day was crazy.
That
It
was
was
basically
fun.
like our whole rollout almost too. We used most of those videos,
Those videos, yeah, we used a lot of those videos from that night.
and those videos did really good,
Yeah, a lot of
dude.
people like those videos.
That's what I've
Uh,
noticed. A lot of people like that nighttime
Cinematic,
style downtown city,
yeah,
like
city
shit like
running
that.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yep. It's because
it's a lifestyle.
it's a lifestyle thing. People like that city,
Yeah.
night lights,
Mm-hmm.
street,
Yeah.
city boy shit.
City boy, we up. City
um, but yeah,
boys.
I think dude, that video's funny. Um, but yeah, I think those were my two favorite, like top two for sure, based off the brand. And I think outside of that, my next favorite would be the Con Azúcar video. The reason
Mm-mm.
why I had the Con Azúcar over, um, I mean, like, the only reason it's gonna be for this basic reason, it's because it was our first like introduction to like personal content creation, which I feel like was dope. I think the Discover San Fernando, even though those videos went viral and stuff, they're super cool, but I didn't get the full feeling of like damn, this is our first like content creator like video of like
Mm.
us promoting something.
Yes.
So that's why
Yes, I
I
see what you're
hold
saying.
that
Okay.
video or those videos as like a favorite moment because it introduced us into that personal content like review food stuff,
Yeah.
which now we're doing with like the coffee stuff. If you guys do like watch our vlogs, like we'd be going to coffee shops, trying different
Mm-hmm.
spots. And I feel like that introduced it for us.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is why for me, like it's more of like a sentimental thing where like that was a dope moment. And it just felt super like dude, she blessed
She
us
was
with
fucking amazing.
she blessed us with
Yeah,
a
she
bunch of
did.
stuff. It was a pretty dope experience.
I'm still recovering from. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got.
that was super
Bro,
dope.
that day took me out, bro. I couldn't walk for the
David
whole
got
week,
them
dude.
bubble guts off all the shit
Bro,
we ate.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I had more than bubble guts, dude. I look like the blueberry girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, dude. That shit was crazy, dude. Bro, I
Oh,
remember
dude.
trying to get out the car. I was holding that.
Dude, yeah,
Dude, I was cooked,
we
bro.
ate a bunch of different burritos. We ate like conchas, we ate shakes, we ate protein
Protein
drinks.
shakes, dude. We had
Dude,
like 5,000
I
calories
don't know
that
who
in
let
that
us mix
hour.
all that stuff, but that was a bad idea.
That
It was a
was.
good idea, but bad idea at the same
You know
time.
what though? I think if we would have known, because we didn't know we were gonna get that many items.
Yeah.
We went with the assumption of I'm gonna get one drink, he's gonna get one drink, I'm gonna get one snack, and he's gonna get one pastry or whatever, right? That's what we went. That was our thought. Because even after we were like, yeah, after we're gonna go straight to In and Out,
Dude,
brother.
did not make it. Did
We
not
had
make it.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks in between, meal preps in between. We had the whole fucking 9 yards, dude. It was
Dude,
kind of
we
crazy,
had like the
actually.
whole menu.
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
was
So
crazy.
I think I think we would have known that before. I think we could have paced it out differently. Like, all right, we're
Yeah.
gonna start with like a little bite,
Well, we
then
were
maybe get
chowing
something else.
everything down.
Well, to be fair, everything was good. Everything was really good, so it was hard
Yeah, but
not
we were
to.
finishing everything like we saw other content creators and then they're like doing a sip and a bite and then going to the next item and doing a sip and a bite next item. Nah, we were literally like finishing the drinks,
This is
finishing the
good.
food, and this is all right. Let's finish it and then go to the next one.
So we were fat
We were on
asses that
some big bag shit.
dude. Yeah, Fat
Yeah.
Albert type shit,
So
chat. Like
that was a pretty cool moment.
that was a good moment. Yeah.
That this camera has brought to us. Um, yeah, that was pretty funny, bro.
Damn,
Honestly.
dude. All right, well, let me ask you then, bro. All these good times, what was your least favorite time, or the worst
Oh
time, or the time where you
fuck.
were like just down bad, bro? In just this past this year.
Just this year, it was when we were at the track.
Damn, for real.
The first half of that track experience.
Damn. That was a bad day.
Dude, I say that because, bro, we literally talked about it, I think, on our blog or the podcast. I don't remember when we talked about it,
Yes,
but
yeah,
dude, we were having a rough day with. It's not the camera's fault. It was just more of creativity. That sometimes
yeah,
you think like, oh, because you have a high quality camera, like anything should look good, but that's not the case.
yeah.
Like I think that's where, me personally, that was where my head was at. I was like, well, we have such a good camera. Why isn't it getting the angles and shots for us? Like if it was just gonna get a shot for us, like I can just set it up and get it. But that's where, like, we were already frustrated at that point. Like
Yeah, it was really
we
late,
were
dude.
enclosed plotting the whole day for like 8 hours straight. Then we went to go shoot, all burned out. So I think it was just like,
We were just not prepared,
yeah, we were not
honestly.
prepared. And then the first half of that night was pretty, like, frustrating, and it was just not going the way we wanted to. The second half of the night, though, like, ended up being an amazing night. And we used videos and clips from, well, mainly pictures from that day,
Yes.
which ended up being super sick, that
Yeah.
we did use for our rollout. But when I think back, I was like, dude, that was one of the harder days to, like, get through for sure. Out of, like, the
Mm,
whole rollout, I think that was one of our harder days
mm.
for
What
sure.
what about the previous years?
What do you mean?
Like the dedicated bros era.
What was hard
Yeah.
or my least favorite?
Yeah.
Fuck. Honestly, as much as this sounds, bro, like,
I feel like it's the oh actually
it's
maybe we have a
it's
different ones.
it's a whole different era, and I can't really compare the two because there were so much more different things going on. I think we were having, not that we're not having fun right now, but it was just more of like, that was content, like the boys getting together, shooting
Mm-hmm.
content, and we were just like
Bullshitting.
bullshitting, and so it felt different. It
Yeah.
didn't feel like harder content, like work content. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
I see what you're saying. Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
I mean, there was days where we were like, thinking back to it now, I get frustrated knowing that we were getting, and not to bring old shit up, we were getting lied to about the amount of content that we were able to put out, and we were getting told like a bunch of excuses.
Mm.
Knowing now, like, because we do the editing, we do all the things, and we were
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, we could have had so much more moments, so much more things, but, you know, we were getting told it was not possible.
Yeah.
And I think that, thinking back to it, it's like we got lied to, and like that's what frustrates me. It's like
Yeah, okay.
we had so much more stuff we could have put out and showed the people behind the scenes during the
Damn.
moments that we
Yeah.
didn't, because we were, letting someone else that wasn't committed, you know,
Mm-hmm.
take control of
Like the
the
content
content and
side.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And we reflected on this a bit earlier, I
Yeah.
think this year, where it was like, knowing now all the shit, like how much time certain things take.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know we're putting less content out, by the way, at this time. So knowing,
A lot less.
yeah, a lot
A
less.
lot
Like,
less, yeah.
knowing how little content we were putting out, and how short we were coming, like, it disappoints me. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say like I'm mad about it or I'm frustrated, because we also were like neglecting some of it, right?
for sure.
But I think it disappoints me knowing that we missed out on a lot of content
Opportunity.
and
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah. I could kind of agree with that too. I think for me though, honestly, bro, was the breast cancer drop, bro. That shit still to this day wrecks me, bro.
Oh, dude, I
Chat,
forgot
dude.
about that.
That broke my heart, bruh. Like, I'm still recovering from that shit, dude.
Damn,
Like,
I forgot about that.
chat, this is the thing. Like, we put all of our chips in, and of course, this was also like our fault, you know.
Fuck.
Like,
Damn, bro.
he said, "Never mind, I changed my mind."
Dude, it's because it's been so traumatic that I blocked it out of my. Yeah, I blocked
Dude,
it out of
man.
my fucking mind, dude.
Chat, we put all of our chips into this drop, dude. And we did the same design, 3 different colorways.
I don't know who let us do that
We did
bullshit.
like 150 hoodies, I think it was.
No, no,
Or 100?
it was 90 hoodies. We did
Was it
30
90?
of each hoodie.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Which is a
Each
lot.
color hoodie.
Yeah. This is a lot.
Yeah.
And
That
this
was
was only our second drop
this
or our third
was
drop.
like our second or third drop.
Yes. So
Woo!
that went no bueno, chat. Like,
Dude, we're still
we're
sitting.
still sitting on product, and it's just, yeah, that shit breaks my heart. Cause I honestly thought, well, like, now knowing like what it takes to actually do marketing and branding and building up hype for something, like, we did not plan it at all. We thought just because we were gonna throw like a logo and we were saying that we were gonna donate more than half of the proceeds to a breast cancer awareness
Which
fund,
we
which
still
we
did.
did. We still did. It
Even though we
hurt.
took a fat ass L on that drop,
Dude,
we were
yeah.
in the super negatives chat. Like, oh, we're keeping this transparent right now. Dude,
Dude.
just think about like when you guys get your weekly check and you guys think about those tax withdrawals, from the state and federal, and you're just like, damn, that's how it felt. Like you
It felt
worked so
worse.
much and you get half your check, because the rest goes to taxes. That's literally what it felt.
Yeah, so even like the
And that
half
was
that we got deducted.
we were in the negatives and we still had to give up the negatives of
Bro,
the
that's
negatives.
yeah, dude, that shit was so bad, man. So
Oh
I
shoot.
think because of
It
that,
felt like
like,
we went to Vegas, put all of our winnings and savings on black and lost. That's what it felt like.
bro, yeah, dude, like, I don't even know how we didn't even recover. We had to put our money in again to fucking
Dude.
get the next
Oh
project rolling.
man, yeah.
We had like family and
Thank you
some
for the people
friends.
that did support and bought
Yes.
because it did help, a little bit, but holy shit.
Yeah, like,
We were down bad.
we've always at least broken even almost with like all of our projects or made money on. This one super negatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think we were in the negative like 1500
yeah,
or even maybe
even
more, probably
more.
like 2000. We were in the negative like 2000. And keep in mind, we were in the negative 2000, and so whoever bought something, we still donated half, and we ended up donating $500, I think it
Yeah.
was, to we posted like a story post on this, but we donated $500 to the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation.
Yes.
So think about that. Even the little money that we were up, we still donated half of that, and we were just like, damn, we got
Yeah.
enough for the papitas and the meal, and
Dude,
that's
not
it.
even that, dude. Not even that, Chad. Uh, yeah, so that's honestly like
Damn,
my worst
honestly, dude,
memory,
I
bro.
forgot about that one. Bro, I actually forgot. Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe I forgot about this. My favorite moment is the Dia de los Muertos
Oh,
drop.
dude, that's a classic.
Dude,
That was a
Dia de los
classic day, dude.
Muertos was so fucking dope, dude.
That was a fucking
That
great
was
day,
our
dude.
first taste of like brand marketing, like
Real
real
production,
production, getting
real
like,
script, like the
yeah.
whole
We
fucking,
planned out like getting our face painted. We planned out like different angles, what kind of style and theme. And dude, that drop was our best drop to the date. Like
yeah,
we did like 60 hoodies ish around there, and we sold out pretty much everything.
yeah.
That was
And within
that
like the first week,
Yeah, like within the
we
first
sold more
two
than
weeks,
half of
yeah,
our
we
inventory.
sold 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that one. And then because we had so much momentum, we ended up doing the Old English one right after that one. And
People
then
love that one too.
they loved that one, and we sold like 70%, 60% of that drop.
Mm-hmm.
Only sizes we got stuck with was like
The
2XLs,
really big
which
sizes, yeah.
and that was only like six.
Yeah.
But everything else sold out. But honestly, we were hitting like a row after that. Like we did get absolutely wrecked with the breast cancer one, but and then the Dia de los Muertos
We
came
came back
through.
hard.
Then we had the Old English one. Then we had
Department,
the
the
department drop,
set.
which went pretty
That went
hard.
pretty good, dude.
We sold out everything on that one too, except
The big
the
sweats.
big sweats, which was 2XLs, because they were oversized, and we honestly didn't think about it, and we got like 2XLs, which fit like 4XLs,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know no 7 foot tall people, so we got stuck with those. And then in between that, we did like a little sneak drop, which was Old English embroidery, navy blue and red hoodies, which sold out like hotcakes. We literally posted a picture, a video of us folding them, bro. Within the week, they were all sold out.
Gone, dude.
Sold
People
out.
ask for those
And
still,
we
dude.
did. I know we didn't
People
even
still ask
officially
for
drop them
those.
because they sold out backdoored.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, they got backdoored on their own drop.
Dude, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
that
Actually,
drop
mine got
was
jacked too.
that drop was super
Damn.
super dope. I sold all of them to pretty much Target employees.
Dude,
Came up like
all the red
hotcakes.
ones.
All the red ones, yeah, and then the navy blue ones, like friends and family bought
Dude,
those, which was super dope.
bro.
And we had a limited amount. I think the total was like 20, 25 total, I
24.
think, or 24. Yeah, it was 12 and
12 and
12, I
12.
think. And then outside of that, we had, what was the drop after that?
It was
Or the
the
department one? Oh, and then on top of that, we did the matching set with the dedicated department with
that
the big
did good,
gray
dude.
shirts and the shorts.
Yes.
Even though we ran into some hiccups with like manufacturer malfunctions, it was not something that we can control. It was like a learning lesson for us too, with like garment styles and inks.
Mm-hmm.
The design itself did really really well, and it sold like hotcakes
That
too.
sold
I
really
think we
good.
have one pair of shorts left, which is like a small one.
It's an
Oh
extra
no, I think we
small.
sold everything
We sold everything at the
at the
last
last
event.
this last event. We literally
Yeah.
just had two shorts, which was like two extra small ones, and that was it. We
Yes.
sold everything else.
That sold really quick too within like the
Yeah.
second week.
And then after that,
I think that was our last
that was our last
dedicated bros.
dedicated bros drop.
Damn, dude. We went hard, dude.
We went crazy,
Dude.
bro.
Oh no, we're done, bro. We forgot about the
Oh,
you versus you.
honestly,
Bro.
but that drop, it was good, but it didn't do that well.
It didn't do that well. The movement did
We
well.
had a
You know what it
solid
was?
movement.
You know what it was? I think we messed up by doing art the front hashtag dedicated Monday
Mm-hmm.
because it didn't go with the message
On
on
the
the
back.
back. Only people that were actively doing, we used to do something called hashtag dedicated Monday where we were doing giveaways.
Dude, we should bring that back, but like GTA Monday.
GTA Monday? We'll cook after this. That's a good idea though.
We gotta bring something
We'll bring
back where
something
like we
back.
gotta start posting, cause bro, when the community was coming together
That
and
was
working
fucking cool
out
as
and like
fuck.
doing shit, we gotta train for our marathon. We gotta do some shit.
We do.
We'll cook, but
We're
let us
gonna
know in
cook
the
something
chat if
up.
you guys are watching this video and you guys want us to bring out like a challenge again and start doing giveaways and stuff, because we always like to give back.
Yeah.
Let us know for our brand, Greater Than Athletics, and we should bring something back on like Mondays, or we should bring something back during the week, or even host something and like get the community coming out and doing something dope. That would be sick.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
But anyways, what
I
was
think we
the?
gotta cut, no?
No, I think we're still good.
We're good? Okay. Um yeah, that was our the hash I think that's the reason why. Because people that I saw like the back design that were not our from our audience were like, oh, that's super cool. But then they see the front and be like, oh, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
And if we didn't explain it to them and they weren't like an active person, they kind of
That's
were just
true.
like, oh, okay, that's cool,
Yeah,
you know.
they felt like they had to work out because of the dedicated Monday hashtag on it, which deterred
Yes.
some people. I do remember like trying to
Yes.
like when we were trying to sell it and pop-ups, they were like, oh, it's dedicated Monday, and like you said, they were like, oh, it's like a workout group thing.
Yes.
So
I think that was the issue with that. But honestly, there's one of like comfortability wise, one of my favorite shirts.
yeah,
That
it
one
was
and the
super
gray
light.
shirts actually.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, and then
Outside of the Shaka shirt,
outside of the Shaka shirt, yeah.
the Shaka shirt was probably by far my favorite.
Yeah.
The true to size one was dope. I fucked with that one a lot because it was like you could just wear it as like a normal going out shirt, like just casual.
Yeah.
Oversized, dude. I loved it for the gym, bro.
Dude, I loved it just to wear.
Yeah.
Because it's just comfortable, like the drop shoulder, that way that air flows into you and you just feel cool.
Yeah.
Like
Fucking swagged out.
that was fuck damn. We got sheesh, brother.
Dude, we went
Damn,
crazy. I know, dude. Shout out to our boy Josh at Mean Stitching. I know
dude.
you guys heard his name on this channel a lot, but we went to go visit him and the family over there at Mean Stitching the other day. We were cooking something up. If you guys haven't already seen right here, posted up next to us. But we're not gonna say too
Mm.
much on it. But we went to go visit him, and he was like, "Dude, I miss you guys coming in like every week." And I was
Bro,
like, "Dude, I know we've been locked up on some other projects, but these projects are over with now. And David and I are coming back. We're building that momentum up again. We're applauding today. We're getting back into the groove of like planning our next drop for Greater Than Athletics.
damn,
And
y'all heard it here first, chat.
yeah, so we're planning, we're cooking,
Woo!
we're dropping hints already. So stay tuned. You guys are gonna definitely see us coming back harder than ever. We are human. We're learning. We got distracted, but we're going back to our roots and
Back to the
and
roots.
back to the roots, and we're bringing back GTA. I think it was something unplanned, and we did do a lot of amazing things outside of it during that time that we were kind of away from GTA.
Yeah.
But we're coming back. We're coming back with some good ideas. We're coming back refreshed. I think it was a good breakaway to kind of clear our heads and
Mm-hmm.
restructure a little bit, replan.
Yeah, for sure.
We have something cool coming up actually this Tuesday. We're going back
Damn, bro.
to graduate from our original coaching program that helped us start GTA and Planet kind of with our Chase Bank program
Yeah.
that we did for business planning. So we're graduating on Tuesday from that. We finished the program, but we're getting our certificates from it on Tuesday. So that's pretty dope.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think it's a perfect time, middle of the year, to hit a reset and start bringing the content back for GTA. We got the marathon coming in October, the
Dude.
Long Beach Marathon. We're doing 26.2 miles for y'all that don't know. We have little to no training right now. And we're kind of cooked. Yeah, we got like little to no training. And but we were talking about it today. We're gonna start actually fucking training because we need to lock in. Because there's no way I'm gonna hit that 26.2 marathon in like 6 hours, bro. I gotta do it at least in like 4 or less, bro. There's no way. Which sounds
Damn,
crazy,
fuck.
bro. But I
I was
wanna
thinking like 2.
this fucking guy, that's
Fuck.
Olympic mile of
Am I overachieving?
that's like Olympic record time, fool.
Well,
Dog,
I was
the record
thinking
time is 2 hours,
it's
dog.
sub 2. Well, in my head, I was thinking like between in the 2 to 3 hour range. In that range.
This guy's about to qualify for the Boston Marathon without even trying. Well,
Bro,
not
that's
without
what I
even
was
trying, but
thinking, dog.
realistic, like with the time we're training right now, I want to hit like 3 to 4 for sure.
Okay.
If you're hitting 3 miles, 3 to 4 miles, you're in the 8 to 9 minute pace.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
for sure. For sure,
yeah,
4 hours. Yeah.
yeah, eight
Fuck.
to nine minute
Damn.
pace. If you're hitting less than that, you're in like the 6 to 5 minute range. Yeah, when you're in the 2 hour range, bro, you're like 5 to 4 minute a mile the whole time.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
all
then
the
at least 3 hours. I think I could do at least. I'm gonna try to shoot for a 3 hour.
sheesh. Clip
I'm
this
gonna
chat,
try.
circle back. We'll see if we're at that pace. But
I don't think
yeah,
so, but we're trying.
we're gonna start hitting some training for that. We got some good stuff coming for you guys, and yeah, we're excited. We're fucking hyped to be back. Um, Content wise, GTA wise, money emotion wise. I mean, we never left with the money emotion wise, but yeah, I'm fucking hyped.
Dude, I'm hyped too,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
I'm so hyped, bro.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
ready for this shit, dude. Like Bruce said, we're coming back. I mean, technically never left. I would like to say we just slowed it down.
We shifted focus.
Yes, shifted focus. It'll slow down a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
it's coming back, building back up. We're coming back stronger than ever, and you're gonna start seeing those posts
The
coming
next 6 months is gonna be
consistently.
crazy.
Dude, yeah, and we're
Yeah.
about to cook right now. We see kind of ideas what we can do to get like the community brought back together. Cause dude, honestly, I miss that too, bro. Like I think I
Mm-hmm.
brought it up before on like the podcast where
Dude, yeah.
I think those were some of like the best times, just seeing like other people getting motivated. Like even now, like without the dedicated Monday, like just people
Dude,
from
yeah.
watching our content or even just like our workout videos and shit like that, like saying like, dude, I saw your video, like that motivated me to like go
Mm-hmm.
for a run, for a hike, to go start going to the gym. It's just little things like that, dude. It just feels so good, dude. Cause then you know you're at least doing something good for just the world,
Yep.
essentially. You know, like it doesn't have to be family and friends. It could just be random ass people. Like sometimes randomly, I'll get a random person that doesn't even follow me comment on like my video or DM me and saying like, dude, like thank you. Like I need to see this today. You know. And I
Mm-hmm.
think those little things go a long way, not just for us, but obviously for the other person, whoever's viewing it.
Facts.
So
Yep.
I'm hyped, bro. I'm fucking ready for
Yeah.
this.
So strap your boots, grab your popcorn, like I said in the beginning,
Strap your
lock
boots.
in, cause yeah, this is gonna be a sick ass next 6 months. We're doubling down. We gotta make a sick ass comeback because we're a little behind, but it's okay. Shit happens. Yeah,
It's just like we said earlier, dude. If you go into that fucking mindset of I'm not gonna fail and I'm gonna figure it out regardless,
hell yeah.
you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, and it's just being real with yourself too, acknowledging in the
Yeah,
moments what opportunities you guys have as business owners, as an individual, um, and what you need to fix and recollect on. So yeah, this is us doing that. This is why I think it was a perfect time. I was telling him today is a perfect time to do a recap video. To reflect on all the good things that we've done, all the things that we've been through, opportunities that we've had to soak it in, process it, and lock back in for the things that we're gonna lock back in on, like GTA and obviously the content with money, emotion, and stuff like that. So
yeah.
stay tuned, y'all. We'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings and days.
Oh yeah.
Start the week right watching the best podcast in the world, Money and Motion Mondays. Thank you guys so much. Continue pushing it. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if you feel like they can get anything from these videos, educational, educationally, or just kind of a lesson that we've learned or want to give out to you guys. Share it to your friends and family. And yeah, we'll leave you guys with that.
Yes, sir.
Shoosh.
Peace.
Peace.